Hello! Today I'm going to show you how to get the perfect wing liner, and I am trying out a different setup today, so if you have any questions, let me know. And my name is PinUp Miami. If you don't know who I am, I host events around South Florida based on the rockabilly life, and I am an advocate for every girl to feel beautiful, and I do it through pinup. So today, let's see. I'm sorry for the lagging. It's really raining outside, like a storm in Florida today. So I do apologize firsthand. Let's see here. Make sure to hit the like button. I want to make sure that I'm getting everyone's messages today, because last time I was not. So let's see. So today I am going to show you all different eyeliners, and here I'm going to show you, these are the different liners that people have. You can do the classic, the pinup, which I'm going to show you today. We have the smooth, the simple, dramatic, luxurious. It's like a smoky eye. The feline, Egyptian. Isn't that beautiful, the way that's under the eye? Bold, everyday, doubling it up, and basic. So today I'm going to show you the classic pinup look. I am going to show you the way that I do it. And I don't have a hooded eye, but we will go over how to do it on a hooded eye. So let's take this off. Okay, so I'm going to be using, there's different types of eyeliner, so I just wanted to go through them. So the first eyeliner that I'm going to show you is this felt liner. I have a felt liner here. It's really, I don't use it that often, but the felt liner is really easy for beginners. You're able to, it's not as liquid as a liquid eyeliner, so you're easily able to put it on. And there's also a gel liner, which is what I first started off with. So it's like in a pot. I don't have any, but that's what I used when I first started with like my eyeliner journey. So with the gel liner, it comes in a pot and it comes with a small brush, and it really gives you control on where you want to put your liner. And it just, for me, once I started learning more and more, I wanted it to be thinner at the end, so it didn't really help with the thinness. And if you were like me in every middle school, you would use the pencil, but the pencil is, I don't know if I have a picture of it set up. No. The pencil is like a regular like pencil that you draw with. You see the gradient, so you can't really get a sharp finish. So it's not really my choice. I usually use it for the waterline. If I want to create a bigger eye, I use a white eye pencil or a black one if I want like a smoky eye dramatic effect. So let's see here. So then there is this new thing that I have not tried, but it's called a stamp. So it is like basically like, oh, I have so many liners. It's like the felt liner, but on one side, and I haven't tried it, but I know a couple ladies that have tried it. So what it is, it has a felt on one side and then a felt stamp on the other. So you would stamp the edge of the eye, and then with the other side that is pointy, you would fill in all the way into your eye. I want to try it one day because I've heard positive things about it, but from experience, I know speaking to other women, they like it and some do not. So like every other makeup thing, it's fun to play around and find out what works for you. So that's what I would recommend. And so I'm going to show you with the, I love the NYX liquid liner. They have it in a matte color and in a vinyl color. I like the matte. So I will show you how I do this. So let me get my mirror. Where's my trying to move my mirror up, sorry. And let's see here. Okay, so for the liner, a lot of girls get intimidated by it, so I'm gonna show you there's no need to worry. So eyeliner smells fear, so you gotta make sure you have confidence when you put it on. So here we go. So I start off with, you have to go with the natural line of your eye. So when you close your eye, you'll notice that your wrinkles, I guess you would say, have a natural kind of form. So let's see here, you're gonna create that line in the bottom. So I'm gonna basically create a triangle of where I want my outline to be, which is what that felt liner stamp is doing, but we're gonna create it. So let me try to get as close as possible so you guys can see. Get right up in my face. Okay, so I'm gonna create the line, and never pull on your skin, because if you draw a straight line with your skin pulled, it's like working on elastic. It's gonna come back and be like this like squiggly line. So on one eye, I'm gonna show you how to do it on regular large eyes, and then on a hooded eye, I'll show you how to do it on the other side. I don't have a hooded eye, but I just want you to see how it's done. So let's get to it. So here I'm gonna start off by creating the line. So you see, I like it long, but you could keep it short if you like, whatever length you like. But you have to keep in mind how your eye opens. So you see, I have a large eyelid, so I could make it thicker without it ruining the straight line that I want to create, the illusion of the straight line I'm wanting to come across. So then I'm going to start at the end, a little bit off the end. And bring it down to create this triangle. And with liquid liner, make sure not to open your eye all the way. As you can see, I usually hold my mirror down here because I don't want to get it wet and then ruin, you know, what I'm doing. So then after I create the top lid, I'm going to go in the inner of my eye. And it's all about small strokes. And connect it to where I started. So you see, now we have the basics, and now it's about drawing in where you'd like it to be. So then I'm going to fill in this triangle and try your best to stay inside the lines. And if you don't have a steady hand, if you see I'm putting my hand on my cheek, if you have a lot of makeup on, you know, put a powder puff right there to hold it. So I'm gonna fill it in. I can see that I am running out again. And then I slowly do one last thing at the end because I want it to be thin. So then you have the outside laid out. And now I'm gonna connect it to create the nice line over my eye. And make sure you go as close to your eyelashes as possible, because then if you put your mascara or any lashes, there'll be like an empty gap. You want it to create a full look. So when you put if you do decide to put lashes or just mascara, there's not like this weird white space or clear space in between. So then I'm just gonna, again, small strokes. And then this is where you could decide if you want to make it thinner or thicker as you wish. I want to make it a little thicker towards the end here. Looks very messed up. But then I just color over it and make it a little thicker. So now the hardest part of getting things even is the outside line. But if you go with your natural curve, then that's when your eyes become even. So now if you have a hooded eye, I have a picture here for you. So for a hooded eye, if you notice your eyelids get hidden when your eyes open. So that's why you create, like in the picture that I have there, you're gonna create like a little curve over your eyelid. That way it's gonna be like a perfect cat eye when you have your eyes open. And when you close them, you have a cool little effect as well. I'm gonna use the felt liner so you can see how it works. Let me remove that. All right. I don't know. One moment here. I always seem to have a problem with the comments that you guys send me. Oh, here we go. Hey, Vivian. Okay. All right, so here I got the felt liner, and I'm going to show you how to do it, how in that picture I had the hooded eye. So we're going to do the same thing and create the bottom line. And now you'll see with the felt liner, it's not as smooth. Come on. But it also gives you some more control if you're trying to learn. So I could see the upside to using this and why I used it before. So then you're gonna bring it in, but here you're gonna do it as thin as you can. This is so thick that it filled it in the bottom. But then you're gonna go back in and fill. And then fill all the way in. And then you're gonna go in from the inner corner and slowly, small strokes, get as close as your eyelashes as possible. I'm moving away from this camera. So then to create for a hooded eye, you're gonna create this illusion of it going in like right where your crease is. Again, I don't have a hooded eye, so you can't see the final result, but I could show you. So you'll literally do something like that. So if my eye was hooded, you see how it would create, oh, my camera moved. If my eye was hooded, you would create like this hooded eye. Can you see it? Let me know. But you see how it looks straight. So you're able to create this look, you know, with many different things in mind. It also gives a cool effect if you were just going to just, you know, you could do a smoky eye with the same effect and then just blend with eyeshadow. There's so many possibilities, and I just love that. Let's say if you wanted to create it a little thinner at the end, you could go in with the liquid liner and then just give it a flick of the wrist here and just, there you go. and create it like a really thin finish. So even if you don't feel comfortable using liquid liner, I would use it to create a nice clean edge at the end. You can use the felt like I showed you, or the felt stamp. I really want to try it. This one over here, the stamp, especially if you want to get that look and have a hard time with that part of the liner. It really helped with creating an easier way of just helping you define where the line should go once you create that practice. You could also use washi tape. That's what I do in my classes. When I do any pinup workshops, I bring washi tape. And again, with that line, the natural line that I'm telling you, you put it on there. And that way you have a guideline. And if you mess up, it's not the end of the world. You could use Q-tips, you know, and just wipe it off. I like to do like the circular motion at the same time and just clean it off. And it really, it does help. And with eyeliner, you could be as long and exaggerated as possible. And always put on, if you're gonna do eyeliner, put on mascara at least. So let's finish this look off by applying, I'm gonna use the Butter London Power Up Mascara. And how I apply it is I start all the way in the bottom, and then with this like motion of going like this, slowly rising up, it really coats every lash without making it clumpy. And the secret not to mess up your eyeshadow and your eyeliner hard work is to look down, like if your mirror is here, you're gonna look down and coat it. And of course, curl your lashes. Mine are naturally very curled. And then I'll do the same over here. And make sure to coat all the way from the bottom to the top. And then for the bottom lash, I just tap it on. You see how just putting on mascara creates a more fuller effect and a heavier liner at the end. Is there a method that you guys use that I didn't show? I'd like to know. I just love eyeliner. I mean, I know a lot of people have different ways of expressing themselves, but one thing that makes me confident is wearing my eyeliner. It is a staple of mine. I know a lot of people that know me, like they compliment my liner, or they ask me at my workshop. That's the first question I get is, how do I do my liner? So I'm glad that I got to share it with you all today. And let me know in the comments below what you want me to show you next week. I have a couple ideas that you guys gave me, and I hope you like this setup that I did today. And thank you so much for joining in, and I will see you all next week. And I hope you have a wonderful time, and I hope everything is getting better for all of you. And I truly hope that you're taking care of yourselves. So I hope you guys like what you learned something new, and give me a follow on Instagram at PinUp Miami and my YouTube channel PinUp Miami. And I will see you all next week. Thank you.